In this video, we'll be discussing the clinical features of lymphedema, the signs and symptoms of lymphedema. Now, lymphedema is because of a problem in lymphatics where the capillary filtration is normal, but the lymphatics, the initial lymphatics or the terminal lymphatics or the lymph nodes, there's a problem in the lymphatic pathway because of which whatever fluid is filtered via the capillaries, it's not being able to be absorbed by the lymphatics. This results in a high protein edema, and along with proteins, there are also other substances present like glycosaminoglycans. There are some active peptide moieties. There are proteins, there are growth factors which are responsible for the changes. Whereas the normal edema, not normal edema, I mean the other types of edema like CCF, congestive cardiac failure, or because of any liver failure, chronic liver disease, those edema, you will see that the protein, it is a low protein edema in contrast to the lymphedema, which is a high protein edema. Another main difference between lymphedema and other types of edema is the lymphedema is confined to the epiphyseal plane. This means it is superior to the fascia. Whereas other types of edema, it can involve even the muscles and other parts, other structures. But in lymphedema, it is always anterior to the epiphyseal plane. So now there are two beautiful diagrams given in Bailey which illustrate the various clinical features of lymphedema, and it is looking at these diagrams we can also understand the complaints that the patient will have. So first you notice that the contour of the ankle is lost. So now if you look at this, usually there is a depression beneath your malleoli. So if you look at your feet, you will notice that there is a depression between the malleoli. Basically, the malleoli, it protrudes, it looks like it is protruding from the lower limb, and there's a depression beneath it. But in lymphedema, there is no submalleolar depression. This thing gets filled. Then on the dorsum of the foot, you can see a hump formed over here. This is referred to as a buffalo hump, referring to the hump that buffaloes have. And this buffalo hump is seen in lymphedema. Another typical feature is that you can see in this image is that the lymphedema is up to the knee. I mean, in this photo, it's just below the knee. So, meaning to say that probably this patient did not have edema proximal to the knee. So, what you can take away from this image is that the lymphedema is up to the knee. It's usually up to the knee. Very rarely it affects the entire leg. Also, there is ulceration. If ulceration is present, it is because of CVI or chronic venous insufficiency. Now, you can see over here that ulceration is starting to develop. This is a magnification of the same image. You can see over here that the ulceration is starting to develop. Now, supposing if this patient, you look at this patient after a few days of this presentation, you will notice that there is ulceration. Now, the other clinical features can be seen in this diagram. Both these pictures are from Bailey only. Now, you can see that there are square toes. Now, these square toes are because of the foot being confined in the footwear. So, this will give rise to the square toe appearance. Then you will also see Stemmer's sign. Now basically when you try to pinch the skin of your body, any part of your body, you will notice that you can pinch the skin up, and then when you leave it, it falls back in place. But in Stemmer's sign, what happens is you're not able to pinch the skin up. So it is not difficult to imagine when you try to pinch the skin over here or anywhere, you will not be able to pinch that skin. Now that is because of subcutaneous fibrosis. Now in this pic, you can also see that the skin looks thickened. The skin looks thickened over here, that is dermal thickening. There is hyperkeratosis, as is seen by these structures over here. This is hyperkeratosis. It looks like an elephant skin basically. There is chronic eczema. So you can see this eczema over here. In this pic also, all the darker portions you can see. So this is eczema along with fungal infection. Here also you can see eczema. So chronic eczema is seen. Then you will also get fungal infections, which are quite common. So fungal infection of the skin is called dermatophytosis. That is seen by these white dots over here. This is the dermatophytosis, and this nail, you can see it has turned yellowish. yellowish to greenish, along with white color which is seen. This is your onychomycosis. Next, you will see fissuring. So you can see that there is cracks which have developed over here. This is the fissuring, and you can see these small warty-like structures. These are the verruca-like structures or the papillae. Now, these are the signs and symptoms. These are the signs which you can see typically in a patient with lymphedema. Now, because the patient has swelling, he or she will complain of the clothing or the jewelry becoming tighter. So, supposing the patient is wearing a toe ring or the patient is wearing an anklet, the patient notices that the toe ring or the anklet, it is becoming tight, or the clothes become tight. Now, because the limb is heavier now, the patient complains of fatigue. So, he says that he walks only a smaller distance now, but he feels tired. That is because the patient has to carry a heavy weight around. Now, along with the pain which is there during walking, the easy fatigability, there is also a constant dull ache. Now, another typical thing is there is something called burning and bursting sensations. This burning and bursting sensations is typical of lymphedema. You have no decent color. Okay, so you have burning and bursting sensations. The patient can also complain of sensitivity to heat, pins and needle sensations, and he becomes immobile basically because he or she gets tired soon. And so if the patient becomes immobile, it will lead to obesity, it will lead to muscle wasting, and because of the patient is carrying a heavy load around in his leg, it will cause backache, it will cause joint problems, and whenever there is a breach of skin, it can cause acute infective episodes. So these are the signs and symptoms of lymphedema.